Hello, good guys. Welcome to my good channel. This is a very amazing channel. Welcome to my reaction video of the day, guys. My good name is Kamanja, and this is your home. And for those guys who haven't subscribed, guys, what are you still waiting for? You're missing a lot. This is where you are supposed to be. This is where you are supposed to be. This is a good home, guys. This is where I actually bring you news without prejudice, without any bias. So today, I have one of the best news for you. It's a breaking news for you. And you guys, I hope you are going to enjoy. So as you're going to enjoy, let me thank you in advance. Let me ask God to thank you in advance to keep you there so that, you guys are blessed. You are going to get this message the way it is from the... I have one of the greatest breaking news today. One of the interesting topics to discuss today. And before that, guys, I want to wish all of you, and I want to pray that all of you are very fine the way I am from this village of Nyaboanse. And I want to take you and thank you in advance that for those guys who have been supporting me, God bless you. And for those guys who have joined in into my channel, God loves you most. God bless you. And guys, I have a channel membership. Kindly, as you watch, be convinced. Get your time as you enjoy. Be a member. Actually, I want to see you guys becoming members. Be a member to my channel, and God is going to actually bless you guys. So, guys, before actually we do it the way we always do, guys, I'm very happy. It rained yesterday. You can see the skies. The skies are again pregnant. It's going to fall anytime from now. But don't worry, I'm at home. I'm not supposed to be shaking and like I don't know where to run. I am at home. Nobody is actually like threatening me up, Guys, stay tuned, stay locked in. Wait, just enjoy. Relax, take your space. Enjoy this upcoming news.
And then somebody somewhere was saying at Marwa was siphoning. He was siphoning some cement, some cement to Mayuguno, and I don't know whether to David Jr. and whatever. Are you realistic? How many bags did you witness Marwa siphoning? How many pieces of timber did you witness? Why didn't you film? Where is the evidence? Ladies and gentlemen, let us be talking the reality. Let the people be grateful. This project was initiated by Marwa after this young boy stole the phone. And Marwa has come out to change the life of that young man. And then you say he is scamming. Scamming who? Who is he scamming? And by the way, who has the audit report? Who can tell us the total cost of that house if it is not Marwa? Who is the accountant there? Who was the supplier? Who was who? Who can give us records that, okay, such and such iron sheets were bought, but this number was used, and the remainder Marwa has hidden. Who has that evidence? Let us be grateful. Let us call a spade a spade. Once somebody has done well, let us say this person has done well. And if somebody has done wrong, let us correct him. Let us say, no, you have done wrong. Like when I said Maxwan did wrong because one of the subscribers sent him money to forward that money to Brian's project. And Maxwan came out clearly and said,
yeah, guys, and it is true. He has said he is not going to deliver that money to from I don't know which subscriber to grandma. But that is a long gone story. That is a long gone story. And for your information, Koherasnr is trying to redeem himself. This is a desperate redemption. Where has he been? How many times have we been singing about this? How many times have we been like preaching the gospel? How many times have we been going there and telling him to see the light? He has been living in darkness all this time. And today, I am very much surprised to see Koherasnr coming out, trying to redeem himself, trying to tell the world that, as old as I am, I've been a fool all this time. But thank God I can see the light. Guys, let us now dive direct to where we are supposed to talk about, to what we are supposed actually to handle. It's true, Koherasnr has come out to tell the haters, to tell his former teammates, to tell, I don't know, like, yes, to tell his teammates, because he has not crossed over officially. This old man is trying to cloud chase. Number one, this old man is cloud chasing. He has met that U-turn. That is that epic U-turn. It's an epic U-turn. He has twisted himself. We don't know why, and that is why today I am here, and I want to see what do you think has made Koherasnr to come out with such remarks towards Marwa. That is what we want to ask ourselves. Like, as we are here, we are not here to insult this old man. I'm not here to be to clap back at him, but me, I'm happy the way he has clapped back to his people, the people who have been cheering up, telling him, "Oh, Koherasnr, go find your son, Koherasnr, you are talking the truth." Now I'm asking, where is Jamaican baby? Kavan Mochache, where are you? Kemi Klaus, where are you, Kemi Klaus? The latrine that you built for this man, it was not enough. And that's why today is telling you, no, leave Marwa alone. Marwa is not a scammer. That is his message to Kemi Klaus, Kavandi Muchache, Jamaican, forever humble. That is the message to you guys, because you subscribers are the people who have been drumming up this drama. You are the people who have been feeding Koherasnr about this coming issue. And now today, Koherasnr is not satisfied with you. Whatever thing you are giving him, it's not enough. He has told you, guys, if you are not going to increase your offer, I better say, leave Marwa alone. That boy is not a scammer. Yes, that young man is not a scammer. Scammers are planted within us. That is what Koherasnr is telling you. And the truth should remain the truth. Me, I don't know where Koherasnr has seen the light from. Because at one point, we despaired talking about Koherasnr. We despaired actually preaching the gospel to him and telling him, yo, don't regret so much. We know you are a scripted father. You are a scripted parent. But don't fight this. Don't be on the forefront fighting a person you term as your biological seed. Don't be on the forefront. Terumos, we told him, enda pole pole. Terumos. But this guy was up there, was on the forefront. When OT talks, he emphasizes. When JT talks, he also emphasizes. When NT insults Marwa, he is behind NT and he was also emphasizing. When his aunt or his daughter, actually, before actually leaving Marwa alone, that is the black demon. When a black demon used to be your daughter, that is when you used to tell us, Marwa this, Marwa that, Marwa this. And we came here, Koherasnr. We sat down. Logically, we made statements directed to you, telling you to take things slow, to go slow. Look at things, God's time is always the best. But what did you do? Guys, what did you do? You backlash at us. You called us names. You put us in a given relationship, evil relationship with so many things. You associated us with evil. You told us names. You went the tribal way, but I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm happy not just because you made a U-turn. I'm happy because your eyes are finally opened. I'm happy because you can now see the truth. Me, I never dreamt that. I never imagined that one day Koherasnr gonna stand, gonna switch on his camera and come on and tell people, do you know what? Marwa is not a scammer. And whoever is calling Marwa a scammer, leave him alone. And you are telling people the truth. Actually, I like it. I really don't know where NT is. I don't know where OT is, JT is. I don't know where. The other one, the other person, I don't know. The carrot from Bungoma, I don't know where she is. I don't know where the black demon is. Are they getting your message? Is the message home? Guys, before that, Koherasnr has come out to tell us who the real scammers are in Nyabohansi. He has come out to point at the scammers in Nyabohansi, singling out and like telling Marwa, stay aside, you are not a scammer. People don't know the meaning of scamming. These are the real scammers according to Koherasnr. I really don't know how your son Masubowan is going to feel about this. I really don't know if you are going to disown Masubowan in the next few minutes. I don't know if you are going to disown Gintu in the next few minutes, or you've decided already to disown them because, you've actually come to your senses. You've come to know that these young boys have been joking with my mind. They have been corrupting my mind. They have been making me blind, and now I can see. Now that you see, can you refrain from the statements you used to make? The latest being about Mayani and Masubowan talking about Congress dad. Before you make that comeback, before you twist, before you come up with a U-turn, have you refrained? I want you to refrain and reframe now your statements. Come out and tell us, these young boys from Nyabohansi, guys, they have been cheating me because I have been a very poor student to these poor teachers. Your teachers were not incompetent. Me, I'm very happy because our teachings have finally reached you. Now you've come out telling us, me, I was watching my friends, Maxwan from Kenya here. I was watching his video, and actually, this is not the second time. This is not the third time. This is not the first time Maxwan is talking about being sent money to take to grandma's house. It was long gone. It was about the fifth day, if I can remember. You remember that house took 19 days to be complete. So he was sent somewhere the sixth day. That is when Maxwan came out and told us, you know what, I have been sent money by a subscriber. And this subscriber wants me to deliver this money to Congress mom, to the grandma's construction site as a donation. And he came out and told us, the amount is 3,100 Kenyan shillings. That is what I'm supposed to deliver there. But I'm not going to deliver this because of this. And he actually mentioned why he was not going to deliver that money to that construction site. Number one, he never wanted to be a distractor. That is how he put it. He never wanted to be a distractor. Like he never wanted to distract people who had decided to actually do what? Help erect and construct that house. Because he never wanted to see that, this house has also negative people donating towards it. He left it. He kept his boundaries. According to him, he kept his boundaries. Because if we were to go there, it was to become very relevant. Because, maybe it was to face a lot of backlash from his own people. Like, what have you gone to do there? That is our main topic of the day. What are we going to talk about if you, Maxwan, you've gone there? So Maxwan refrained and said, no, I'm not going to go there. And in our videos, we actually advised him to look for somebody, because this is a donation, to look for somebody who is very close and let him not even discuss it. Let him not even put it in public. He should look for somebody who is going to that place. Like people were like Maja who were chased from there. Like, that is how people put it, eh? And he confirmed he was chased actually. So he was to look for such a guys and give them this gift. Don't even put it in public. I want to see it reaching there. Kindly. I want to see it. Just take it and say it came from an anonymous person. But he never heeded to those calls. Because, after all, we don't know. Maybe our advisors were like jargons to him. So he kept that money to himself. People came out, said, oh, he has scammed. Yeah, and he came out and said, no, I cannot scam such a little amount of money. But the problem is, you've stayed with this money for a very long period. And deciding even to return it back to the subscriber is another easy way. Like, oh, I cannot take it there because, I don't want to mix. I don't want to mingle with those people. That is the reason why you never went there. Number two, you never wanted to distract people who had actually put their mind towards constructing that house. You never wanted to disrupt the whole process. And because, you used your logic and you thought very critically, yes, you stayed with it. But, don't be surprised to see your own people coming out and saying you scammed. I cannot say that you scammed actually. I cannot say that you scammed. You only decided to overstay with that money. And now the construction is over. You still have the money. The money was meant during that construction, before even this so-called the perimeter wall thing started. Yeah, before that perimeter wall started. That is what I was saying about. Good. Now that you've overstayed with this money, and you still want to clean yourself, you still want to clear your name from it. You are very reasonable to some extent. But for me, I really wish to see you sending back that money to the owner. Don't misdirect that money to where it was not meant to be. Like you are telling us you want to take that money to even a church. You are giving the subscriber an ultimatum, like, if you cannot tell me the person I'm giving this money, remember this guy told you the person you are to take the money to. That is what you are forgetting. Now that you don't want to reach grandma and you still have the money, if that money was sent through your bank, you can still transfer it back. If it was sent through Western Union, you can still send it back. If it was sent through MoneyGram, you can still send it back to that to the owner of the money, so that you can have a claim and come out and tell us, this evil subscriber, whom do you want to receive evil money? For yourself, you are calling him, or you are calling this guy an evil subscriber, because you never knew high intent of sending you that money. You never knew the intentions. Maybe she wanted to bring you down, as you are saying. Maybe she wanted to expose you. And this thing that this subscriber has been telling people, sending people messages about you, that is one way of actually bringing you down. That is one way of destroying you. And I want to advise you. Mention the name of this subscriber. Go to the bank and send him. If it was through M-Pesa, return the money back. RTS, return to sender. That is it. Just return it to the sender and be peaceful. Huh? But this thing that Koherasnr is coming out and telling us that, and confirming that now you scammed and you said you are not going to give out that money. This is unacceptable. It's lovable. The other day, you were saying that, before even Cohera came out about this, you said you are giving this mother an ultimatum, and you want her to tell you where to take the money. That is it. RTS, return to sender. For you to be safe, return to sender. Huh? This money is something very small that is there to tarnish your personality, not even to tarnish your name. It's now tarnishing your character. People will have answers to the questions they have been asking about you. Now you are being exposed. You are also exposing yourself, coming out and telling people that you have this money, but this money you are going to misuse, you are going to misappropriate it. When you are not going to direct this money to grandma, then that is misappropriation of funds. What is it that you are going to do with it? It's a small money. Don't drum up some dramas. Don't bring up some dramas about this. Just have said RTS, return to sender, period, and become peaceful. But you know, from Cohera's sentiments, when Cohera is actually cleaning and clearing Marwa's name from the list of scammers, he actually found a gap where he should place you. And that is where Cohera has placed you. That you guys have been calling my son a scammer. You guys have been calling Marwa a scammer. You are the real scammers. Now, Marwa, take off from this side, go to the cleanest side. Let me bring these guys who have been staining your name to this so that the people and the world will see. These subscribers are just like Kemi Klaus. These subscribers are just like Avandi Mochache. These subscribers are like Jamaican baby, I don't know what, forever humble. These are the ones who have been feeding you with this information, feeding Koherasnr with such information. Yeah, telling Koherasnr, oh, your son, the person you are calling a son, he is a scammer. And you know, Cohera has been attacking Marwa from the word go. He never, in fact, he never presented himself as Marwa's father. Okay, I'm sorry for bringing up this story. He has never presented himself. We came out and called him a cloud chaser. We called a spam donor. We called him all those, a deadbeat husband. We called him so many things. And you know, we justified what we called him. We justified because we had the evidence. He was very irresponsible father. And who made him look like that? Who portrayed him that way? The subscribers. A whole elderly man like that fell into the trap of evil subscribers. Like now Maxwan is falling to the traps of evil subscribers. You saw what actually transpired between Maxwan, Mayani, and it is Ernest. And we call it, the gift that was sent was a curse of gift. That was a cursed gift. Because, you know, these guys are not going to see each other eye to eye. That's why we termed it, that cow that was brought to Mayani, a cursed gift. Yeah. And, you know, that is how, you know, you guys, if you cannot stand on your ground, if you cannot stand on your feet, you will find yourself. You will find yourself into such a nasty traps. And when we come here, you tell us, oh, you guys, you are bootlicking, you guys, you are so many things. We are here, we are telling you independently, critically, and creatively that you guys, you are lost. Now, back to Koherasnr. Cohera, we are very happy that you are saying that, you know, Marwa is not a scammer. We've been knowing that. You are not the first person to tell us. We knew it from the word go, that Marwa was not a scammer. But for you to come out and telling us that, you are doing a repetition. But why? Why is Cohera doing so? Cohera, this is a kind of cloud chase. Cohera is cloud chasing. Don't tell me that Cohera is dumping his teammates. Don't tell me that Cohera is crossing over. Cohera is making a desperate redemption. Look at, lately, look at his channel. He blossomed at one point. He was exploding. The channel was good. He has now realized that, you know what? Negativity doesn't pay so much. Negativity doesn't last. That is the message he is telling these haters, the enemies of Marwa. That, you know, guys, you planted negativity in my mind. And the truth is, this negativity is not going to last for long. Because it has no benefits. The benefits from negativity, they are very short-living. Look at what you did to me. You only built me a latrine and left me to take home my meager YouTube salary. You have left me. Nowadays, you don't send me this. So his joy was short-living. His joy is a short-living joy. It has short-lived. and is regretting for actually camping with such a people. Huh? That is Cohera. He's now regretting. When he looks and he sees what Marwa's pulled in the village, how subscribers came through. That is the power of the tongue, Marwa's tongue and Marwa's team. How do you see it, Cohera? 19 good days, the house was standing. Very beautiful. It is now a landmark. You can point it out. I'm asking you, how long can your subscribers take to pull up such a thing? Do you have the power to convince them? You don't have the power. So for you coming out and actually exempting Marwa and telling the world that Marwa is not a scammer, guy, old man, you are talking the truth. That is true. We already know that. That is not news to us. That is our main food. But the reason you have an hidden agenda why you did this, you want to redeem yourself, you are cloud chasing. Unless you are exposing your camp, you are exposing this dirty camp. That, do you know what? We don't dwell in truth. We only talk false things. We only cheat people. That is what you always say. You've been finding stories from these guys to attack Marwa. You know, for you, you can come here and defend yourself that you've never attacked Marwa directly. But for a person who have gone to school, the main agenda, you've been looking for Marwa's attention for a very long time. You've been wanting to become relevant. But because Marwa has never attended to you, because Marwa has kept ignoring you, because Marwa has kept actually slapping you on the face and calling on Dari dad every now and then in these platforms, you went down, you crumbled, your hopes crumbled. And you know, seeing Marwa bringing up such a big house for a non-relative, people, a person that they are not related, it pained you. You are really pained. It aroused your jealousness. You said, look at now. You looked at your camp and said, you guys, what if I used the best procedures to reach Marwa? Maybe that house was to stand in my compound. Maybe all those subscribers were to become my subscribers, and I was to be one of the biggest person, one of the main talks around Kogitimo village. But now, because you chose your path wrongly, old man, stay with it. Old man, be with it. Old man, don't cheat us. It will take time for people to believe what you are telling, because they have been using you as a source to attack Marwa. If I'm wrong, come out and tell me you've never attacked Marwa. And I will give you a list, a very long list of evidence on how you've been attacking Marwa. Every now and then, from your titles, from the way you talk, you've been attacking this young man. But today, you are out here and saying, let a spade be called a spade, not a big spoon. Marwa is not a scammer. Yes, we know that. That is not news to us. I'm repeating. We know it. And we've been staying knowing that Marwa was and will never become a scammer. When JT came out, when the parrot from Bungoma came out and said, you know, Marwa is now diverting construction materials to Mayuguno, to Devi Jr., and you were keeping quiet, waiting as if like, oh, this epic day, Marwa is going to recognize me and come back. But because you've realized these guys have been cheating you, because you realize that, these guys, the parrot, Auntie, Oti, JT, these guys have been using me. You've been used big time, old man. Yes, they have been using you as a weapon to fight Marwa. The same way they did to Irene Jep. The same way they did so many people here in the village. You are going to be dumped. You've been used like a rag. They don't value you anymore. And at the time, remember from here, They are going to remind you on how they built you that small latrine. Your subscribers are going to call you ungrateful because you've actually decided to defend one of their greatest enemies. Is this your end, Cohera? Are you retiring? Why have you decided to take this early retirement? Why, why has this old man decided to take early retirement from these platforms? But I called him out long time ago. I told him to stop, or else we are going to forget about him all this time. The subscribers are going to forget about him. People who supported him, people like Kemi Klaus, are going to forget about him because they are very happy when they see this man coming out and talking badly about Ondari, talking badly about David Jr., talking badly about everybody, Congress mom, calling him everything. When you are calling Congress mom a witch, when you are calling Ondari a witch, you are also calling Marwa a witch. To give you just but a small evidence that you always attacked Marwa. So you've no point to come here and actually wash yourself and try to cheat people that you are now clean. Try to cheat people that, you know what, you are not partial in your judgments. Try to tell people that you are not partisan. You chose your party long time ago. And that's why you've been swimming. That is why you've been dining and drinking with Marwa's enemies. What has made you to come out and start telling people that, oh, these guys, they have been doing this to me. Oh, these guys, they have been talking badly about Marwa, but this is not the truth. When you've been used like a commander in a war to bring Marwa down. You are the latest weapon. And I want to tell you, if there was a generic natural human being who was used as a weapon, the latest weapons, very sophisticated weapon that they thought was to bring Marwa down, it was you, Cohera. Guys, if I'm very wrong, let me know in the comment section what you feel about this. Me, I'm saying that of all those guys, of all those guys, the enemies used to destroy Marwa was this man, Cohera. To some extent, he thought that he was going to succeed. To some extent, he thought that he was going to succeed and bring Marwa down. He was going to succeed and become relevant. But all in vain. He has taken time. He is seeing himself wasted. And he's coming out and telling these people, oh, the house I built, the part I chose, had a leaking roof. Now see, the person you told me to call a bad person is a good person indeed. You are trying to tell the world that, you know what? You guys cheated me. You are to let me be how I used to be. He is trying to tell Masubowan that, no, young boy, you actually misguided me. And who is a fool here? The person who allowed himself to be misguided, to misdirected, to be misinformed. Imagine Koherasnr being misguided by somebody who never went past basic education levels like primary. And this is Cohera, a whole teacher, somebody who has gone and who is actually taking his kids to school, getting and ensuring that they get the proper academic standards. But you know, he is here being cheated by an academic dwarf. And you are here telling us that you are actually, these guys cheated you. You are a fool. You decided to be a fool the moment you decided to dine and drink with these haters. May I give you congratulations. I give you thumbs up for coming out and actually trying to put nails on their caskets, telling them their time is actually up. The same way your time is actually up. And we are going to say goodbye. As I've started telling you, goodbye, man Cohera. Goodbye. Cohera, goodbye. You are not supposed to do this. You've taken time. You've taken long to realize your mistakes. You spoiled the party. In fact, they brought you in as a spoiler. and you actually capitalized on spoiling the party. But Marwa stood tall. We stood here telling you to the face, stop your nonsense. But you never stopped. You never had. You never had. We left you and we told you guys it was not a curse. We were only prophesying that one day, one time, this old man gonna be coming out here and telling people that, do you know what the truth is here? Now you have started telling us who are the real scammers. We are happy. We know them. They are the real scammers. We know. You are not supposed to come out and tell us. And if you want to say you are sorry, if you want to become apologetic of what you've been doing, guys, come out just 15 minutes and say, I am sorry, and expose this camp, this dirty camp of yours properly. Don't just come here. In one part, you are talking nicely about Marwa, and the last part, you are talking badly about another person who belong to the same family. Don't become a double-edged person. That is becoming a double standard. If you decide to drink water, drink water. If you decide to drink wine, take wine, not water. Fall where your pieces can be gathered. Guys, this one reminds me of a story. It's an African saying, wise saying, and I once read it in Chinua Achebe's book, that when a man calls his kinsmen to a gathering for a beer gathering, or yes, for a beer gathering, you know, at home, traditionally, when a man who feels like, yes, when a king or a leader calls his people to his home, tells them, let's eat, drink, and actually dance, this man is not protecting his kinsmen from starving. He is not actually saving them from starving. He is telling them, this is how we are supposed to live. We are supposed to live harmoniously in togetherness. We are supposed to be sharing things. The same thing Marwa was doing. He is not himself. He must share it with any person. Generosity. Yes. Not that when we sit under one's tree, we are lazy. When you see men traditionally seated under a tree, they are not hiding themselves from the sun. They are there organizing so many things. And that's why when you see Marwa pulling up a gathering, a very big gathering, something is up. Something very positive. But for the haters, what you see, you think going and associating yourself with Marwa is going to expose you, saying, this guy came, he was begging. And that is how you stay away and start calling Marwa beggar, a scammer. Very sorry. So I don't know what you guys are going to talk about Koherasnr. Me, the only thing that makes me happy is that this guy has actually regained his sight. He has actually gained his sight. He was lost. He was blind. Now I think he can see. Now he can talk. Now he can tell. He can ashame the devil, the person who has been clothing him. He can ashame the devil, the people have been like sheltering him. He can ashame his evil camp. Thank you, Cohera. But how I wish you stop your becoming a double standard planner. Be on your own way and talk it out. If you know there is somebody who is a scammer, don't come out and call him a scammer. Even if they helped you monetize your channel, even if they introduced you to YouTube, even if they supported you, tell them the truth to their eyes and to their face. You guys, you've been misleading me. I was misled by these quacks. I was misled by these academic dwarfs. But now I see. Guys, without fear of contradiction, without fear of being threatened, without fear of being criticized, I want to ask Cohera to mean what he's saying. Let him stop becoming a puppet. He's an elderly person. Koherasnr, wisen up. ongeza volume, wisen up. Guys, from this side, you know, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, this is your high time. Guys, I'm very happy for those guys who are subscribing to my channel. God, there is a very big positive sign that, you know, my channel is growing. Remember, it's road to 2,000 subscribers. After there, then I'm going to set another target. You know, we always set a target. When we meet the target, then we set a higher target from there. But gradually, together, we are going to grow. God bless you. Stay tuned, stay locked in. This is a very amazing channel, guys. For those guys who have subscribed, this is your home. You are going to get the best, and I actually promise that I'm not going to let you down. And for those guys who always support me, you very much concerned about me, God bless you. You are my pillars, and my love for you guys is beyond. My love for you is to the moon and back. I love you guys. I love you guys. Till we meet again. Bye.